Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your reading for all of the signs for January 13th, 2021. Please show me what everyone needs to know, hear, or see. Thank you. All right. I hope you guys are doing awesome today. Here's your first card. The wheel in the reverse. It looks like someone is putting a lot of force, a lot of energy into trying to turn something. I see there is a melanated man and a non-melanated man and a rabbit. To me, the rabbit means fertility. This is looking a little bit like I'm just going to be careful about what I say here, but it does look like there's a white person trying to stop a wheel, even trying to stop the fertility of a black person. So actually, let's just keep it at melanated and non-melanated. And it looks like the melanated person has a crown on, has a sword, is wearing red. So red is passion. And this non-melanated person, they look kind of naked. They look a little bit stripped. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to keep up this momentum. So for melanated people, I think this is saying that this is royalty, that someone is trying to strip someone of their ancestral royalty. I've been thinking about royal blood a lot lately and our roots. This is really funny because the shuffle song, it's called Norupo, and it's by Hue-mans. And it was such an interesting song. I had to go and listen to it on, or watch the video on YouTube. And it's very tribal. It's very Viking. It's very, what's the word I used in another reading? Non-melanated Aboriginal. It's like pre-Christian, So it's funny. And I noticed that there were swastikas or swastika-like symbology in the video. And I know that that symbol has been, I don't know what the word is, misappropriated maybe. I know that many cultures all over the world used that symbol. So this has something to do with melanated and non-melanated. And I know that Heilung, the name of the group, it means healing in German. So, and it did feel like a healing chant. So maybe this is some kind of surrender. Surrender of, and another thing that I've been thinking about is that white supremacy isn't white. It's, okay, now it's starting to come in. It's oh, how do I put this? Whatever forces have been trying to keep down Aboriginal truth or Aboriginal roots, light and dark, they're not white. They're actually something other than human, or but they took on white skin or the appearance of white, but there are white slaves as well. So it's like we're dealing with something that is, they look like white people. Maybe that's intentional to create this divide. But to me, this is looking more like both hues, human, hue, are struggling. The melanated people are royal in this card. The non-melanated people look like they're literally, really struggling, naked, lost their royalty, lost their crown. They've lost their crown. So let's see what else is coming up. This is going to be deep. I don't even know if I'm qualified to talk about this stuff. In the how, you have the I'm blind and I can't count. 8 of Wands in the upright. This is called intelligence in this deck. This is about communication. This is about passion. This is about back and forth. It's about celebrating. It's about dancing. I'm feeling like we're in this together. We need to join hands. We need to communicate. This does feel like a formation to me sometimes. Like I think of this card. This card makes me think of the stable. It makes me think of people on horses. In the Y, you have the 4 of coins in the upright. Holding on to something, preserving something, stability. Generosity in this deck. Being generous, back and forth. The word potlatch just came to mind. Is that the origin of the word potluck? I wonder. I feel like so many cultures are coming into me right now. Actually, I think the white supremacists are they're anti-culture, any color culture, anything that has to do with the earth. I really feel like this is people of the world, like actual people, not, Archon, white supremacist corporations, governments, all that kind of stuff. They are pulling us all down. And we need to come together and communicate and create some kind of stability in how we're going to feel. We have the Knight of Swords in the upright. That's something quickly. That's moving very fast. That's bringing the truth. Habilite. I think that means, well, the first thing that comes to mind is that means healing. So this is all about healing. This is also cyclic illnesses, cyclic bad luck, chronic things. We need to get moving. We need to communicate the truth. We need to preserve something with the truth. This is someone who fights for the rights of people as well. Fights for right, fights for good. It's very clear. It's very very clear, very truthful, very honest. No bullshit. No manipulation. Three of Cups in the reverse is your advice. I think that says expedition. Yeah. That's going on a journey. It has something to do with having no sympathy. Having no sympathy and not reuniting. It feels like the opposite of what this feels like. It might mean you have to travel, or you might have to, or your word has to travel. And it could be to communicate, because there is no reconciliation right now between the humans. There's a divide. The Eight of Swords in the upright. That's being trapped in your imagination. That's thinking you can't do anything. That's thinking that you don't have a solution. That also feels like some kind of halt, like halt of progress, not being able to travel, having to travel in your head. Something about, could have something to do with telepathy as well. It's right beside this stability card and this generosity card. Giving stability, truth that heals, truth that brings stability, truth that makes people feel more generous and not stuck in their head and feeling like they're, it's like this is like a fixed idea of not being sympathetic. I feel like this could be one side or the other or both. Being brainwashed as well. So it feels like, because this is called expedition, we need to travel either telepathically or we need to travel out of this mindset to get out of this unsympathetic non-understanding of the other. And we need to communicate. The Ace of Coins in the reverse, that's creating an opportunity. So to me, this is saying there is an opportunity here if we work together. Making an opportunity. You know, these cards look so similar. They have the same wheel. This is called money in the reverse. And this is called fortune in the reverse. So we're trying to turn a cycle. Like we're trying to turn it out of the upside down cycle that it's been in, which to me, the two of them together means that this cycle, this negative cycle, has been going around for eons, for centuries. And we've been trying to climb out of it. Maybe it's never been the right time. Maybe we had to go through all these things that we've gone through as a people. But this is finding the truth. Finding stability and finding the truth, or finding stability by finding the truth. This traveling could be sharing your thoughts as well. Being open. The high priestess in the how. Hidden enemies. This feels like listening to hidden enemies, or hidden enemies communicating with us. Like this feels like a lot of communication, like maybe like the national news, the just the programming, a lot of programming, which is making people unsympathetic. What's that term that I just started hearing lately? I don't really know if I know exactly what it means, but cancel culture. I might be wrong, but it feels like it's some kind of very non-sympathetic mindset that seems to be, I don't know, gripping people, pitting people against each other, making us lose opportunities to come together. I think this is saying to stop listening to like mass media, that type of thing, because you're getting programmed. It's teaching you, or not teaching you, it's like imprinting you with no sympathy, with a lack of sympathy for the other. Because we're all the same. We really are. If we're human. I don't think all of us are human, personally. I think they like to pit humans against each other. Okay, so you have the Three of Wands in the upright, in the why. waiting for news, waiting for something else, waiting for the future, trying to create stability in the future. This feels a bit like a mind trap, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to create stability in the future. But this is something in the future. Let's see what this... Okay, yeah, it's still called the same thing. This really feels like some kind of mind control to stop people from getting out of their mind and doing something to create coming together and stability and generosity in the future. Trying to stop communication as well. Four of Coins could be silencing the truth as well. It feels a bit like I'm just seeing like a shroud, or maybe not a shroud, but a fog, or like something like putting a blanket over the truth. This feels a bit like a cover, covering the truth, holding something down, holding down the future, new enterprises, new beginnings, new ventures, new businesses, trying to stop them. But we're feeling like we're just going to race forward. We're going to bring the truth to something. This really feels like a battle cry. How we're going to feel. The Nine of Swords in the upright. Wow. To me, this is the haunting card. And this is the telepathy card. This is your imagination. This is your thinking. This is thoughts that go around and around and around. This could also mean you don't want these thoughts. Like you're trying not to, like you're trying to push them away. And this feels like it could be ancestral. This is the haunting card for me. This is going to sound so crazy. It feels like you're wanting to sit still. You're like, okay, I'm getting messages from ancestors that are telling me to do something, to create stability, to bring the truth to a situation, to charge forward. And this is you saying, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. No, this isn't real. I want stability. I want real. I want 3D. It feels like being stuck between two worlds in a way. There's something, your inner voice or an ancestral voice is saying, move forward. And you're saying no. And something else is saying, communicate. You need to bring generosity to everyone. And there's something in you saying, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to move forward yet. Like I said, this could be traveling, like astro traveling even, or just daydreaming, meditating. In your advice, Eight of Cups in the upright, friends. Returning to friends, returning to your home, returning to what makes you happy. It's right below this traveling card. So I'm picking up on finding your roots again, big time. And I feel like there's some, I'm just going to call it a force. It feels electronic. It feels like it has something to do with social media. And it feels like it's trying to block people from finding each other, from finding their tribe, from finding their roots. Keeping people trapped in what they want you to hear. This can be enemies. This can be hidden enemies, enemies that you can't see. Trying to stop opportunities, trying to stop moving forward. trying to halt. So this feels like a halt, and it feels like generosity and preserving something good, preserving the truth at the same time. All right, last card. Oh, wow. 9 of Cups in the upright. Victory. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go back, and I'll see if I can try and make this sound less schizophrenic. Missing an opportunity. Trying to create an opportunity. This looks like really brute force. And in a way, this even feels like it's symbiotic. It's two sides that have been divided that are actually together, that are both fighting for the same thing. And it has something to do with fertility. I know the last time I did a reading, I picked up on culling, C-U-L-L-I-N-G, which is reducing the population of a species. And that rabbit to me means fertility, and it's going down. So somebody is trying to reduce our fertility. I feel like this is all of the actual humans, the peasants, not the people that are, all about money. These are the people at the bottom, the people that are, I feel, the true people, the people that are working the land, the people that are have compassion in their hearts and are trying to feed other people and trying to help other people, not people that are trying to get rich. Because this is called fortune, when it's in the reverse, it's also telling me that that is what fortune is. Fortune is being alive and being able to grow and being able to create and being able to lift other people up, lift each other up. Creating an opportunity, working together. Somehow the people at the bottom working together. 2 wheels there. I definitely feel like the time is now for something. Don't miss an opportunity. Communicate. This could be in some way communicating with an unseen enemy as well, but I feel like there's an unseen enemy trying to stop communication, trying to stop coming together, trying to stop people sympathizing with each other and having compassion, trying to stop people from moving forward, trying to stop people from traveling. Trying to stop people from traveling back to their home. And I don't mean that in a physical sense, I mean that in a spiritual sense. Going back to your roots. Really picking up on this telepathic ancestor communication here and communicating what you're learning. This could be happening when you're sleeping. You could be waking up in the morning with revelations as well. Oh yeah, 3 of Wands. That's waking up. But they're hitting some kind of roadblock, or you're just storing them up. Learning. Being silent. But then you have this 9 of Cups. This is victory. This is getting your wish, getting your dream. Getting your dream, going back to your home. These are both very spiritual. These are in your feelings. This means that whatever is around you, your heart is full. I feel like this is breaking free from mind control as well, from programming, this invisible force that's been trying to stop coming together, stop this communication, stop stability, stop the truth, stop moving forward. But we're getting some kind of downloads here. We're getting some kind of ancestral information that is making us stronger. This feels like Fours make me think of homes, of square buildings, like structures. Could be an energetic structure. Could be like a knowledge. You're gaining your knowledge. Or you're trying to. Before you speak up, before you make some kind of journey back to your home. I also feel like this is blood. Returning to your blood roots. So I really do feel like this, I'm probably not making any sense, but it really does feel like there's some kind of dark force, magical force, secret society, trying to stop us from learning the truth about our ancestors, about how together we actually are at the root of everything. We're in something together, and something dark has been trying to keep us apart. We need to change this around to a reunion of the minds. So I think we just have to keep speaking up about love and compassion. That's what I've got for you guys today. And the shuffle song, Norupo, N-O-R-U-P-O, and it's by Heilung, Heilung. All right, I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.